Hi everybody, I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. Welcome to my channel. This is an energy update. I'm doing this on August 12th, 2023. And I'll probably post it tomorrow. I might post it today. We'll see. So I have a few things that I wanted to share with you. First off, from a reading I did on July 31st. It's all posted on jeanmail.com. My friend Jean, she's been on the channel. She'll be on again soon. And she's a gifted psychic, and there's a huge group of gifted psychics there, and we get together and do read the future nights. So it's a wealth of information, and I would really suggest everybody to go over there and take a look at everything. The first thing that I got was the Divine Mother talking to me when we did our Read the Future night. And she said, catch up with me. I am transcending. I think she's already mostly in fifth density. We are experiencing third density with her and fifth. We go in and out. So don't feel like it's going to be this huge jump and it's just going to take place like that. I mean, you're already in there during meditation at night when you're sleeping. You're already functioning on different levels. And certainly there's no time or space. So you're probably functioning on all different levels all the time. And she says it's time to buckle up and fly. I'll get to the rest of this in a minute. What I did today is I went into the energy of my guides and talked to them about it. They were showing me that the ground is going to open up. There's going to be a tornado that comes in through this ground opening. Winds of change are taking place. And it's a cycle, a new cycle, like a tornado is, right? It's all this energy of change, and it can be destructive, but it also changes things. So they're saying, again, buckle up, get ready. There's new earth chakras that are opening. So earth chakras, you all probably are aware of. They're all around the world. There's smaller ones and bigger ones like Sedona, Kilimanjaro, Mount Pichu Ichu, or whatever it's called. They're all over the world. In England, where they have the stones. Golly, I always forget the name of that. Anyway, I'll think of it later. So Joan was there when she came on the channel last time. Okay, Joan of Angels. So jump in. They're saying jump in that tornado. Jump in that new chakra that's opening up. I feel like it's right under my feet. I'm in the Midwest. But I think that wherever we are as light workers, we're kind of creating that new energy, that new time frame, that new development that's coming in. And if you're looking at me and I look different than I did in my last video, I'm just looking at my hair, I'm sorry. Let me talk about me for a minute. So I've been working all day. There's a lot of humidity here and I have really big hair today. Sorry about that. Okay, so jump in. The angels are going to catch you. The galactics are going to catch you. It's like when you're scuba diving, which I snorkel, but I don't scuba dive. And you jump in and you hold your heart and you go in backwards and you just kind of like the fool just jumping in, but instead of jumping off the cliff with your bag, you're just jumping in backwards. It's a whole trust thing. You got this, they're saying. And then I heard the angels and galactics will catch us. And then they took me inside the earth, and there's a communication room. I saw an old-fashioned communication room. So there's phones ringing, there's desks, there's people answering the phones, entities, galactics, angels, elementals. And it's a communication center. And they're saying that ringing in the ears that we're hearing, a lot of us, this is where it's coming from. It's coming from the earth. It's coming from the changes that are happening. Tune in, they say. Ringing in our ears. Sonar. sonar coming up, and that's a lot about what's going on with a lot of the whales and dolphins and sea lions as well. They're all affected by it. So we're all affected by it. So whenever you can, just jump into that energy. Don't get scared. Jump into it. Because they're here to catch us. And we are all light beings. We are all energy. And that's why you're feeling it, because you're such a light being. Okay, sonar. Going out. Yeah, dive in. And then I heard the song, Jump, Jump for Your Love. I don't know if anybody's as old as me that can remember that. I can't remember who it was. Jump, Jump for Your Love. Anyway, entertainment only, and maybe not that entertaining, right? And there's rainbows everywhere. So this is for all of us. There is no color, there is no sex, there is no race, there is no religion. It's just energy. It's pure energy. Or they don't look at that, right? And they don't judge us. There is no judgment there. There's no judgment. There's no guilt. There's no shame. It's just pure energy and light. It's just a beautiful place to be, where you don't have to worry about, what size you are, or how much money you have, or anything. It's just beauty, 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 beauty. So a full spectrum universe. Trees are going to start moving. So, sometimes we see this in some movies, right, where the trees get up and move and walk. Well, they really do that. They have that energy. They're saying plant more trees and plant for a different growing climate. Like, I think I used to be in climate 5, and now I'm in 6, and they're saying it's going to change again. So they're going to have us planting things that will go for extreme heat and extreme cold. So to look at that and start putting down those roots now. Put your roots in the ground, put the roots of the plants in the ground, plants that will sustain us and sustain the planet. They were pretty firm on that. I hope I'm not too wavy. I don't know if it's my energy or my camera or what. Okay. Trees will start moving. Plant more. Plant for a different growing climate. Find your rhythm, they're saying. The rhythm of your life, right? Lots of songs today. So plant for a different rhythm. Like, feel the rhythm of the earth. Feel the cadence of the earth. Feel the drumming of the earth. We talked about this the other day when I was with Jason from Divine Light. Anyway, so there's a new rhythm that's coming in, and it's kind of a guttural rhythm. It's a rhythm of a primal rhythm that's coming in, like from the roots of the earth. And it's not new, it's awakening. So, and we're going to start remembering it. So this has a lot to do with Easter Island and the giants, and it has a lot to do with the Arctic. And as things start melting, we're going to see these beings. We're going to see pyramids as things melt. We're going to see all sorts of energy things when things melt. Also, we're going to see more galactic beings and realize that they've been here for quite some time, especially in the Arctic, like a parking lot over there for their ships. Okay, so we've done galactics. There's going to be a lot of weather changes. They say don't fear, write it out. Lots of volcanoes, because it's this energy. We're like a pressure cooker that we're in right now as Gaia has changed. And she wants us to catch up with her because she's already there. So we're going to have to do some work on the planet. Some of the climate things that we've induced, we're going to have to work with that, but we will find ways to do that. Okay, they took me from there, which was beautiful, to seeing Joe Biden. And Joe Biden is so funny today. So he showed me himself rocking on a porch, smiling, seeing everything going on and everything. So, Grandpa Joe, slow Joe. And then he gets up and he jumps the gig, which is like an old-fashioned hillbilly kind of dance. And he has vigor, he's saying. So there's going to be a lot going on with him. He's got plans. Oh my gosh, this man is divinely guided right now. And I just love seeing him. So let's see what's popping out here. So, restrictions. They think that he's restricted. They think, a lot of people do, that he's got things that he can't do. But really, it's a celebration. He's going to be dancing. He's going to be out there. Let's see. Sorry. Golly. Big hair in my mouth. Happy. Here he is. He's happy. There's going to be something going on with poverty. So, and he's working on that. Not just poverty, physically poverty, but also emotional poverty, right? A lot of us are really hurt from what happened with the pandemic. And, my niece is here visiting, and she was in the ICU ward. She's a traveling nurse, and, she went through horrible things, and the teachers did, and the fire department, everybody that helps out for that, right? Went through all this, but nobody looked at what they're going through now. They just walk on by. It's just like, okay, it's over. Get back to work or do this or do that. Well, he notices that these problems are here, and there's going to be something that's going to have to be done, because we have to add something. We have to plus something. We have to bring something in, some help. Oh, yeah, from the losses. We need help from the losses, and it won't just be the losses, the emotional losses. It's also going to be the losses like Maui, the losses all over the planet, Canada having all these wildfires, also horrible fires in, all over the U.S., all over Europe right now. Sorry, my voice is giving out. All over Europe right now, too. Let's see. There's going to be illumination, though. Also, we're going to get a lot of solar flares in. And okay, evil energy. Who do we think of when we think of evil energy? I'm going to say GOP. I'm not really a political channel, but I am going to say this is the GOP. And why? Because they're trying to take people's rights away. A lot of light is going to come to that. A lot of illumination via the future is not yet written. So we have infinite potential. I'm going to pull one more, see what's on the bottom. Family. We are all family. And, we might feel like we're empty right now, but we're not. We've got everything we need. We've got family, and we've got the sun, and the future's not written. So don't be fearful about it. These cards, by the way, are Libby's cards from Magister Tarot, I think is the name of her channel. She's in Australia, and her guides channeled those to her. They're beautiful. I saw Hunter Biden moving to calmer waters. So he's had a lot going on, and I feel like things are going to be moving smoothly. It's going to be peaceful, whatever's coming out. He's moving to waters. Things are going to get settled. So I don't see any big waves coming in. I see things finally being settled. It's not that it's great. It's not that it's horrible. It's just settled. It's over. Okay. Now, I'm going to read to you some of the things that I did on Jean Mayall's channel, just some of the things that we saw for August. And this was done July 31st, so some of these have already happened. I'm going to go ahead and include them because I already did them. And you can go there and check. August is a pressure cooker on many levels. There are storms around the world. These aren't just physical storms or weather storms. These are also related to what's going on with the governments. There's a lot of storms. Earthquakes on the west coast of North America. Volcanoes. I'm seeing volcanoes this summer in Australia and Italy. There'll be something going on with them. I'm seeing a significant amount of water hits a very populated area on an island. I see tall buildings in the water. So I just, my guide showed me a vision of that. So lots of love to everybody. Severe heat, scorched earth around the planet. And I said Hawaii has a natural disaster. Now that was on July 31st. I almost didn't include that here, but it was what I saw. I had no idea that the horrible thing that would happen has happened. So our hearts go out to everybody in Hawaii. I lived there for a short time in Kihei on Maui. And just beautiful people, beautiful island. Lovely. September, the timing can be kind of funny sometimes. I saw hurricanes hitting the Florida Keys, Florida Gulf, and then on to Texas. Galveston keeps ringing in my ear. The Carolinas suffer from hurricanes with flooding moving west into Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is damaged by flooding, and Dolly comes to the rescue. Dolly Parton. Speaking of big hair. Mudslides and landslides in the western U.S. Canada continues to have fires. Wyoming has fires. India suffers severe heat. I see the government opening up transportation for the public to move to the mountains and move to areas that are just better. And that's for like the people that are elderly and whatnot. And they're going to move probably some of the kids in. The monasteries are going to open up for the heat victims. There's going to be tornadoes in odd places. Okay, I'm going to move into October just to give you this. And like I said, timing is funny. Texas has an incident with mass casualties, so I hope I'm wrong about that. Big dust storms circle around the planet. U.S. and Canada wheat crops suffer. Mexico City has an earthquake and/or a volcanic eruption. Wichita, Kansas suffers from drought and dust. New York City gets a big storm. East Coast U.S. storms and flooding. Texas has another mass killing. So, I saw a couple of things coming up in Texas, I'm sorry to say. Quiet whiteout on the East Coast in North America with blizzard conditions. So that's October. Toronto has an early large storm. Florida has frost. And England has too much water. Early freeze and snow. Okay, I had December in there too, but if you want to go on to Jean Mayall's website, jeanmayall.com, I'll put it in the thing, and you can go and look. And really a gifted number of psychics there, that intuitives that I think the percentage that we get correct on there is out of this world. Anyway, nice group of people. So, beautiful group of people here as well. Thank you for being here. And my light goes out to your light. Namaste. Please like and subscribe and comment. I'd love to hear what you want me to read on next. And everybody have a great day. Goodbye.